Hello and welcome back to A Sprinkle of Sugar. Today I'll be showing you how to make this really easy spaghetti aglio pasta recipe, which is great for beginners or if you're on a time crunch and only requires a few simple ingredients. The first thing you'll need is 40 to 50 minced garlic cloves, and I use that many because mine were pretty small, as well as 9 green chilies, also minced. You can adjust the amount of green chilies based on your spice tolerance, but this is a pretty median amount. Next, you're going to want to chop up about half of a large red onion and measure out 5 tablespoons of olive oil. In terms of spices, you're going to need 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of basil, salt to taste, and optionally half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Finally, considering this is a pasta dish, you're going to need pasta. I use this entire packet of spaghetti, and you're just going to want to boil it according to the directions on the packet. Okay, so to actually make the pasta, which is what I'm assuming you're all here for, you want to put your pan on the stove and heat it to low heat. Add the olive oil, basil, and oregano to the pan and mix them all together until they're combined. And I did this for a little bit longer than you probably need to, just because I wanted to ensure that the oil was heated enough so when I add the onions, they'll start to cook. So yes, I'm just mixing it until it's well combined. And now I'm going to add my chopped red onion to the pan and just saute it until the onions are combined with this oil mixture, because you want the spices to be evenly coated on the onions, and until the onions are browned and a little bit translucent. But you don't want to cook them all the way through because we still have a few more things to add before they finish cooking. So I'll just leave you here to watch me saute onions, and I'll be back when we have to do the next step. Now that our onions are a little bit browned, a little bit translucent, we're going to add our minced garlic and green chili mixture to the pan so we can allow those to cook on the heat for a little bit. And yes, we just want to keep sauteing it with the onions so that the onions can finish cooking, because they're not completely done, and also so that the garlic can cook for a bit as well. Now that we've been sauteing the onions for what feels like forever and they're finally cooked, we can approach the last steps of this recipe, which right now you can add the garlic powder if you choose to do so, which I did because I love garlic, but there's already enough of a garlicky flavor in the pasta considering how much fresh garlic we added, and this would just be going like the extra step if you want more garlic, which you really don't need. So now I'm adding my cooked spaghetti to the pan, and I'm just going to mix it in with the olive oil and onion garlic mixture, which I guess you could call it the sauce of this pasta, which it kind of acts as the sauce. So yes, you just want to combine it with the pasta until it's well coated over the spaghetti. You don't want like half of it to be really yummy and tasty and then the other half to just be like plain pasta. So just mix it in well until it's nicely combined, and then we're almost done. So the last thing left to do is to plate and salt the pasta to your taste, depending on how salty you'd like it. And yes, that is it. So for this really simple and easy spaghetti aglio olio, I hope you enjoyed, and like and subscribe for more content.